So,
Yeah.
what's your positive feedbacks, Bigben?
This elimination is like, how would I say this? Like, you could learn, you could teach this elimination in a classroom, like to make people understand what do you have to do on in an elimination round for a battle. Like he started with a flow, and he kept the same flow from the beginning to the end, but he created variations, and he created like breaks, and some part of it were just like let's go somewhere else, you know. I put you there, then I go somewhere else, but at the end I come back to where I let you, and I think it's a very very nice elimination. It's a very nice round. He has a lot of nice techniques. Just the sound by itself, the lips vibration he does is super nice, and I heard it this weekend. It sounds very very nice on the microphone. A lot of bass and it's like really really bass, really bassy, sorry. And there's also a lot of subs, and also the flow is really chill. He's not rushing, he's taking his time, and it's exactly what I like to hear in music in general. Like I enjoyed the first pattern, and he did it 4 times, so I was enjoying it 4 times, and not only once.
Yeah, very nice.
And yeah, and everything is coherent. It's like when something happened, he already introduced it just in the pattern before. So every transition are already made, and everything is natural. It feels natural to listen to it, and it's like it feels like Bronik's elimination round. Like there was not drops, build up, drops, build up. It was more a whole music just going, and yeah, a whole track, but no drops, just music, just flow and grooves, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, very nice. I like what you mentioned. So first, just as Bronix wanted to be a DJ, Nazca wants to be a producer. I think. So
yeah,
so that's.
But it feels like it feels like it.
Yeah, true. And yeah, I agree with you, like and Kemar, who said like nice structure too. So it was good intro, good build up, good drops. So the energy curve is as we want, like it goes up and up. So the structure is perfect. So it can be an example, as you said, that we can teach at school. The sound is very clean. He had good special sounds also. Like what's important for me, like you need to show like what special sounds you can do, as if you go on a job interview, you will show what you can do the best. Here he can do inward tooth whistle, the teach snare at the it's very nice. So
and he doesn't overuse it. He doesn't overuse it. So it's just, hey, listen, I can do it, and then he goes back to whatever he was doing.
Yeah, true. Very nice highlight. And yeah, I wanted to say one more thing. But I forgot it, so it will
sorry
come after. He didn't compensate maybe the lack of feedbacks by going stronger, and that's a good point. He's the first who doesn't compensate the power. We can hear it's mastered. So nice point. It's I think it illustrates very well what you mean, like. To just show what you beatbox, what you used to beatbox, at which level of which volume, sorry. And yeah, he doesn't exaggerate it, so that's very nice from him to show the mastery he had.
Yeah.
Let's go with the suggestions, improvements.
To be honest, I don't have a lot of things to say. I don't have anything to say about the suggestions, because the choice of the run was really nice, and the structure made it made it like I mean the execution of his plan was perfect, so I don't have anything to say. I mean the improvement I could tell him are more about musical taste I have, and but I don't think it has its place here, because it's my opinion on what I like to hear on music, but it will never goes in my judgment of what I'm hearing. So that's why I say that it was a very good elimination to show to students, because he made no mistakes, or at least even if he made timing mistakes, it was so little and so tiny that it could be like just okay. And even though I think I'm just trying to find something to say, more than
I can help you
having to say something. Yeah,
if you want, I can help you. This is just about how you can improve, right? So in my opinion, the structure may be too perfect. That's what we discussed a little bit with him. Sometimes we, as we said, like we want to be surprised and don't know what we can expect next. And here it's so perfect that we know that there will be a drop here, there will be a transition here, there will be another drop here. So if I want him to be like to differentiate more about with the other beatboxers, I would say maybe try to put some surprise effects, like maybe breaks. For example, like Alexinho is very good at it, to do like Detroit breaks, to cut the tempo, to play with the tempo, sorry. So this is just a suggestions. Maybe you don't agree. And maybe
I agree 100%. I just wanted to say that we shouldn't put a kind of disclaimer here, because this kind of comments we do, we didn't took this level of comments for the others, you know. Maybe for AL also a little bit, like because when you say to someone you're too perfect and you have to surprise us, it means that he reached the maximum level of what you can learn, you know. I mean, as how you structure something. So it's not something negative that we are saying.
No.
It's just that now he's super good, and now the next stage is a national champion, you know. So, and to become a national champion, you have to understand everything you already do, and then you can take in consideration the critiques we are doing now. I just wanted to do this disclaimer because it's I don't want to make it look like we make as much criticism after at Nazca, after saying it was perfect, it was really good, it was super nice. It's just that now, for me, we can continue this conversation if we go outside of the Lyrebird Beatbox Battle, you know. Like if we take Nazca, okay, if you want to do international battles, like the biggest elite competition, you should improve something, because the level he has now is super good, and
let me reformulate too. Just what
but there was no problem about the formulation you had. It's just that we did a criticism, a professional criticism, you know, but with others we were more about students' criticism.
True.
And I just wanted to make this difference. But I agree 100% about what you said about like he's too perfect. I told him in Orléans actually, like he finished beatboxing, like he's the best student of beatboxing, you know. I told him that, and it's just because everything is perfect, and maybe it's the flow sometimes, because everything is perfect. So we expect it to be good, and we don't expect it to be great, we expect it to be good. And I think it's the main thing, but the thing is, how can you learn this? Expect beatboxing every day and trying not to focus on what you learn.
No, that what you said was very good. Like he masters the rules, so now he needs to play with them.
Play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
To know how to, to not
Yeah,
respect them.
for me, I think it's a funny way to say it. He finished beatboxing, like he finished sorry the game, and now he's just doing side quests,
Very nice. Yeah, 100% finished now. You need Nazca.
Yeah, he finished all the learning, so 80% of the beatboxing, and now he's going on the last 20%, which is only the side quest,
details.
the big balls, the small details to improve as an artist also. Because as a beatboxer, I mean, you can always be better because you can always learn something. But I mean, even Collapse is learning something, and we all agree that Collapse is pretty strong.
Yeah, true. But yeah, he has like a quite similar approach than Collapse. Like his fundamentals are very on point. His beatbox skeleton is very solid. Nice palette of sounds. Nice palette of techniques. Now, it's just about details. Like I don't know, just try to get out of your comfort zone, I would say. Try some new genres, as you said. Maybe even if you don't listen to it, used to listen to it. And try to be the most complete as you can, I would say.
I think something he can do, a good exercise to do things like this. You register two bells that are how will I say it, which are less than your actual level, but you only freestyle. You don't do any routine. You go there and you only freestyle and you don't prepare anything. And then you or maybe you try to learn new sounds. For example, there he does see this really heavy lips oscillation. He doesn't do this anymore. He tries to find another one, maybe only lips roll, and he goes to a barrel and he does only lips rolls, or inward bass, or throat bass, or whatever. But he replays this sound. He cannot do it. I think it's a nice challenge to progress in beatboxing, but it's really hard because you have to put your ego on the side.
Yeah.
Because if you do your routines and you win thanks to your routines, you lost it. You lost the game, and it's not nice.
It doesn't push you up, right? Like
exactly.
You don't go out of your comfort zone. Okay, very nice.
Yeah.
And I can add like maybe one more things about what you can do. What would you recommend if like a whistle is not going as you want? Like for example here. It was better. It was here. Just this part, just details.
Yeah.
What would you recommend if you manage to you know it doesn't work, but at the moment you are doing it?
You stop doing it and you do something else.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a personal example of this on during World Championship 2018. I was doing something. Like an inward bass, but with the zipper at the same time, and off microphone it sounded really good, and I was like really happy with it. But I never tried it on microphone, and when I was during my elimination at this moment, I was like, it sounds horrible. I need to stop this. And I just did something else, and I was like, okay, emergency meeting in my own mind. And I was like, okay, what do we do? Okay, I wanted to do this 30 seconds, but I will only do it 10 seconds. So I have to find now 20 seconds to end my elimination. And I was just freestyling for 20 seconds just after this.
Okay, so you just adapt, but you changed.
Yeah, I changed my whole elimination ending because of that.
So finally, you did the sound just once or twice?
I always try to make it. The structure
prepared.
Must be musical, you know.
Yeah.
If I do it once and I don't succeed, because the thing, it was not just one sound. It was like the whole. I was doing the whole beat with it. It was just not once only, and I didn't want it to do it once then switch it up directly. So I did it one cycle, I think 4 bars, and then I switched to something else.
Yeah. Okay.
And also I had to have time to just think about what I was going to do, you know.
Yeah.
So I needed like 2 or 3 seconds to just prepare the next
move.
The next moves. Yeah, exactly.
Sure. All right. I think we did a pretty good analysis, or pretty complete at least.
Yeah.
So that was
good. Yeah. Good and complete.
Good and complete. Let's say that. If you don't agree, put it in the comments. So yeah, that was our last analysis of today. So with the elimination round of Nazca. So if you want to watch the whole video, it will be on our YouTube channel, Lyrebird Beatbox, and let us know what you think about it. Also, just to finish, if you want to receive like some personalized coaching, you can always go to lyrebirdbeatbox.com, and you can for sure take Bigben as a coach or any other world-class beatboxer of your choice, depending.
Bigben as a coach.
But Bigben, yeah, you just seen a little bit of his work, so I hope you enjoyed it, and see you soon for another analysis. Do you want to make serious progress in beatbox? Click on the link in the description below and join our beatbox school to level up faster than ever.